Hey, everybody, it's Cliff, and this is Life with MS or Life with Multiple Sclerosis. Today, I have intense pain. It is a symptom of my MS. It's relatively new, and from what I've researched, it's not that uncommon. What kind of pain is it, and what can we do about it? And do you have the same type of pain, and what do you do about it? Let's get into it. Okay, so recently, probably within the last year, I've started developing just a number of new symptoms, but they're not like relapse caused or anything like that. It's just MS being MS. And this one has come on gradually and has become a little more problematic recently. This morning, I have a pain going from here down to here. Feels like someone has put a hot wire on here and started cinching it down. It really kind of burns from time to time. It's not 100% of the time, but it's kind of annoying. And I notice it when I touch it, ow, or when I shave, which I didn't do this morning because it's a little painful, or when I brush my teeth, or when the wind just gently breezes against it. Anything can really cause it to kind of go off. I think it's probably a combination of MS and stress. I have no idea. It is just a multiple sclerosis pain. So, what is it exactly? Let's dig into it. Now, I have not had a clinical diagnosis on this yet as a symptom. It's just something that has recently popped up, and I don't see my neurologist until next month. So, I did some internet sleuthing to find out more about this symptom, primarily for myself to just fulfill that curiosity loop, but also so I can bring information with me when I meet with my neurologist. And of course, I've journaled this so I don't forget about it, because if it's not active on that day, I probably won't remember it. So, I write it down. I always write things down. But what is this pain? Well, I suspect, and I'm not a doctor, I'm not a healthcare provider, I'm just a bald dude on YouTube with MS. I suspect what I'm dealing with is, a pretty common face pain in multiple sclerosis called trigeminal neuralgia. I think I got that right. Spelled it out phonetically. Hopefully that's right. I don't know. But what is trigeminal neuralgia? Well, let's go look on mayoclinic.org and find out. Okay, here we are on mayoclinic.org, a great resource for information regarding multiple sclerosis. All right, trigeminal neuralgia is a condition that causes intense pain similar to an electric shock on one side of the face. It affects the trigeminal nerve, which carries signals from the face to the brain. Even light touch from brushing your teeth or putting on makeup, which I didn't do today, may trigger a jolt of pain. Trigeminal neuralgia can be long-lasting. It's known as a chronic pain condition. People with trigeminal neuralgia may first experience short, mild episodes of pain, but the condition can get worse, causing longer periods of pain that happen more often. It's more common in women and people older than 50. Well, isn't that great? I'm only 48. Maybe I'm an old MS soul. Now that we have a likely culprit, what is it exactly? And how do we deal with it? Okay, episodes of intense shooting or jabbing pain, electric shock. Yeah, I would say it definitely feels like an electric shock. It like does this thing right up here. It's more intense towards the top. And when you hear how they actually deal with it, it's kind of crazy. There's a lot of different ways to deal with it. And I would have to say, based on my research, it would have to be very, very bad for me to actually do anything about it, because it doesn't look like a lot of the solutions are viable in my situation. I don't like taking a lot of drugs, which it recommends. We'll get into that. Or surgery, which it recommends. We'll get into that. And as we cruise down here, we'll see it actually goes down to the gums or lips, which is consistent with what I'm experiencing, less often to the eye and forehead, though I have definitely felt it up here at times. It's very strange. Pain on one side of the face at a time. Check, got that. Pain is focused on one spot. Check, got that. What are the triggers? Shaving, touching your face, eating, drinking, brushing your teeth, talking, putting on makeup, a light breeze blowing over your face, smiling, or washing your face. So basically anything to do with life and your face, which your face has a lot to do with, daily life. So that would make a lot of sense. I'm surprised it didn't include things like standing in the sun for too long. I think that irritates mine for sure. Risk factors. Sex. So sex here, women are more likely than men to experience trigeminal neuralgia. Age, old people like me. Trigeminal neuralgia is more common among people 50 or older, and people with multiple sclerosis are at higher risk of trigeminal neuralgia. Okay, there we go. How do they diagnose it? A neurological exam is done. An MRI is done. Now, That's interesting. What do they look for in an MRI as far as trigeminal neuralgia? Are they looking for an inflamed nerve? Can you see that? Let's see. You may need an MRI to look for possible causes of trigeminal neuralgia. Ah, the causes. Okay, so we're looking for a root cause. An MRI could rule out things like MS or a tumor. Sometimes contrast is injected into the blood vessels to view arteries and veins to show blood flow. Okay, so they're using diagnostic MRIs to basically see if there's something else going on at the same time. And that is a process of elimination. So it's kind of like if it's not this, then it's that sort of mentality with this diagnosis. And your facial pain may be caused by many different conditions, so an accurate diagnosis is important. So my question to you is, do you have this multiple sclerosis pain on one or both sides of your face? And what have you done about it? Comment below because I'm interested. It's new to me, but certainly not new to multiple sclerosis. How are you dealing with it? Are you dealing with it? Or do you think you might be dealing with it? I'd love to hear your feedback on this. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you found this content valuable, because my goal with this channel is to share our experience so other people can learn they're not alone and we're going through this together. And actually, I have learned a lot from the people that leave comments below. There's some super, super smart people in this community and people that have done a lot of research. And I find their information as valuable, if not more valuable, than my own neurologist's information because, I mean, they're living with it all day long. That by default makes them kind of a professional. They've learned how to cope and hopefully thrive. I'm Cliff. This is Life with MS, and I'll talk to you soon.